remind me again? Why are we burying this money?
Trendy, this is what I call whack them back money.
Whack them back.
Let's say somebody whacks me, you, or your mother. I want to know that they're gonna get whacked back.
Do you know anybody that wants to whack you, like right now?
Who doesn't want to whack me? That's one of the perks you get for being famous.
Well, it seems to me you wouldn't really mind getting whacked as long as whoever whacked you was whacked back.
Nothing in life is more important than vengeance, Trendy. You gotta learn the basics here.
Well, you know, the problem with whacking people is some shithead somewhere always wants revenge. So I'm not gonna whack you, Tea Leaf. Instead, for every transgression, I'll take a limb from you. First off, you stole from me. That was worth a leg. Then you lied about it. That's your other leg. And most serious of all was your obtuse claim that the Han Solo spin-off was the best Star Wars movie. 2-bit, is a person's private parts considered a limb?
Oh, you're talking about down there. Well, I don't know, Trendy.
Well, cut it off anyway. Why take the chance?
Mr. Trendy, it wasn't me. You don't have to do this. Besides, I have information I can trade.
What information?
Will this mean we're even?
Sure, what the fuck? Spill it.
2 days ago, I was at the Deadbeat Lounge and Grill, and I saw that android.
You mean Flora?
She was with your father, Ziggy. They were talking about electrons.
My father? My father? Electrons? Well, I suspected as much, but now I know for sure. 2-bit, forget all about what I just said. Whack this moron and dump the body.
Vladimir, for some odd reason, I've grown quite attached to you.
Well, Cooper, the feeling's mutual, mate. So why leave me behind now? Just when things are getting really interesting.
You have to understand, our time together is spent virtually. To deal with the possibility of a timeline meltdown, I have to physically manifest at the appropriate time and place.
What? So you can't take me with you?
I can't control the quantum outcome. You'll only have a 50% chance of survival.
Ah, the quantum cat-in-a-box syndrome, right?
Precisely. Until the moment you arrive, there'll be a 50% chance that you never arrive.
Oh, God. I never got my head around this part of bleeding physics.
Yes, it's counterintuitive.
Well, I've always been a gambler at heart, and by human standards, I've already lived a very, very long time. So, let's do it.
Very well. But remember, you have been warned.
Ziggy, it has to be tested on living organic matter.
Surely we can test it on something that don't matter first. You know, like a piece of fruit. Or an elderly person.
You've whacked so many people. I mean, what's the problem now?
This is different. I mean, what did this thing ever do to me?
Mr. Zygmunt, I'm a test stud. This is what I do.
Well, you know, that's kind of a shame. I mean, you're cute. You'd make a great Christmas present
How
for...
is this any different than you cloning yourself and feeding the dead clones to your cats?
There can only be one me. And the cats love it.
For fuck's sake, the aim is to transfer the life form, not to kill it.
Oh, come on. Let's not sugarcoat this. It's gonna die.
This shit is getting boring.
I haven't got all day.
Yeah, me neither.
Can we get on with it?
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, that sucks.
I hate to tell you that I told you so.
It almost worked.
Hey, don't look at me like that. It's not my fish's fault.
Professor, thanks for meeting me.
It's truly my pleasure. It's wonderful to see you again.
It's been a long time.
Too long, my dear. Much too long.
We've shared some special moments together.
Yes, have we not?
Are you going to behave?
Well, I'm just thinking that we
I'm
could...
here to talk about Trendy.
Yes, of course you are, darling.
You have to stop working with him before he decides to whack you.
Ah, you seem genuinely concerned. Is that for me or Trendy?
I'm concerned for all of us.
Well, I'm making a fortune working with Trendy, and he has no reason to kill me, yet.
Professor, he's psychopathic. It's only a matter of time before he sees all of us as a threat.
I'm sure you're right. However, we have a larger, more immediate problem.
I know, Ziggy and that goddamn robot.
How close are they to finishing their particle blocker?
I think they're close.
So you understand, they have to be stopped. And the only one that stands a chance is Trendy.
So you think we need him?
For the time being, at the very least. After we stop Flora, we can then decide what to do with your delinquent family.
Well?
Yes, ma'am. Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, what the fuck?
Let go. Stand up. Get inside the container.
Irony, the value is determined by its rarity.
How would you know?
That's beside the
When were you ever in a life form void?
Look, he's waking up.
Okay, so, where the hell am I?
Mr. Sillybee, I'll start by issuing a warning. We have placed a switch in your head.
Isn't that kind of old school, the exploding head thing?
The switch starts an unending audio loop that only you can hear.
Well, I've always kind of enjoyed music.
The loop we've selected for you is Adele's greatest hits.
Oh, well, now I understand.
If you play ball, you'll never have to hear it.
What exactly do you want from me?
Flora.
Okay. So I'm guessing you want her and you want that phone, right?
We're guessing nobody's told you. Why do they want that phone so badly?
Ma'am, respectfully, I don't ask those kind of questions.
Look, we all know the god's days are numbered. We want you to work with us.
Who exactly are you?
Everything that exists consumes something else. In order to survive, reality depends on the ruthlessly violent, seemingly endless cycle of destruction and reconstruction. Each time the cycle begins anew, the colors are a little dimmer, the aromas less pungent, and the organic life's consciousness less perceptive. And the gods, what have they learned through the ages? Nothing. It's like walking the blind, leading the deaf, who are following a fool. Whether you're a god, a human, or a fish, in the end, they all want the same things. Only the window dressing changes. Some believes, if you're truly pragmatic, you can overcome any and all obstacles, using only common sense. But in this timeline, common sense is hard to find.
Another one of those days in paradise, huh? I just gotta love it.
Wow, you actually made it.
Yeah, I guess I actually did. I feel like I won the fucking lottery.
Yes, luck of the devil.
Jesus, I can't believe what a dump Earth is. Was, maybe will be.
If it provides any comfort, all of this will be gone relatively soon.
Wait a minute here. Cooper, why bother saving it then?
Hey, you fucking fuck. One lane or the other lane.
I don't care about planet Earth. Once the threat of a timeline collapse has been negated,
Hey, you!
we can go...
Goddamn monk! I'm not gonna tell you again! Out of my goddamn way!
Vladimir, I do apologize. This type of behavior just cannot be tolerated.
The light's gonna turn green, mate. Just ignore this shithead, won't you? Okay, mate. You feeling better now?
Yes. Strangely, I do feel a lot better. Thank you. I should warn you that while we're here, We have to conform to their reality settings.
So you can't use any of your multiverse tricks?
No, I used predictive logic to determine the approximate time and place, but...
You don't know where that fucking phone is, do you?
I'm limited to searching for the electron's radio wave output.
Well, we could always do it the old-fashioned way.
And what is that?
Find somebody that knows the score and beat them to a pulp until they tell us everything.
What if they offer to tell us willingly?
We still beat them to a pulp and I'll get to suck their blood. You know that old saying, when in Rome?
Why are you running, boy?
One look at you is all the trouble I can handle. Ow!
Well, look at that. Fish food.
Yeah, so what? What, you hungry?
Let's not beat around the bush here. My associates are gonna do truly horrible things to you and your fish.
You mean like they already did to your face? I mean, was your mother driving when you got hit by the truck, or what?
Is this really the way you want to play this?
If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but...
But nothing. If I can find you, so can everybody else. Without me to protect you, boy, you're fucked. For some odd reason, Amber trusts me.
Yeah, she's normally not that stupid.
I think it's quite charming.
Well, we could talk about this you and my mother thing later.
There's absolutely nothing to
So
talk
you're telling me that she found Ziggy and Flora's hideout using Find My Phone?
Apparently so.
Well, that's kind of more than just a little ironic, don't you think?
Yes, but remember, their phone is useless to us. My AI and I could spend 1,000 years trying to crack the encryption.
So what? We just wait for...
We want the fish.
Ah, that genius fish.
If we could convince the fish to work with me, we could advance artificial ignorance exponentially.
The fish is really that good?
It would be injudicious to forego the opportunity to find out.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But first, you, have to make sure they never finish that particle blocker.
Okay. We've got company.
What kind of company?
The kind that carry guns and seem to be looking for trouble.
You mean your family?
Flora, do you have some kind of issue here with my family?
Not really, but your son is a psychopath, and your wife is...
Look, Amber is off limits, okay?
Okay, off limits. So, who are they?
Yeah, who the hell are they?
I could stay. You might need my help.
Nah, I got this. Just make sure you save everything.
Ziggy, you're late. Is that blood?
Don't you worry about it. I'm just fine.
Trendy and I are talking about how to get a date.
You mean like with a female? Trendy, you're not a healthy choice right now. I mean, you're going through your nightmare mass murderer adolescent period.
Look, if you want to meet someone, go to a bar with some friends.
But I don't have any friends.
You can always just buy them.
After selecting a victim, be ready to act quickly and decisively.
But how do I convince them to come out with me?
Just act like any male from any movie made before the 1990s. Even when they've said no repeatedly, assume they mean yes.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to use physical force. Secretly, all females want to be dominated.
Ziggy, that's not true. With us, it was the opposite.
Yeah, I know the story. Dad paid you to punch him in the face.
Oh, yes. Remember?
How could I forget?
Those were fun times.
Okay, so at this point, everything they tell you is a lie.
But both of you lie to me every chance you get.
Yeah, but we're family.
So you're saying it's like they're already my family?
Kind of, in a way.
It's a freaking minefield. Well, okay. Talking about family and lying, I'm gonna give you one last chance here. Dad, is there anything that you should be telling me?
Yes, well, I might well be considered a snob.
A snob?
Well, all these life forms we're talking to appear to be such dull blades.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Absolutely.
But we gotta forgive him, because you can't help being stupid, can you?
You know, Vladimir, stupidity is the deliberate cultivation of ignorance.
Yeah, but in the defense of stupidity, if you make it idiot-proof, somebody just comes along and makes a better idiot.
I fired that fucker months ago. He had the two things I just can't tolerate. Compassion and... who the fuck? Look, it's a President Putin look-alike.
Oh, mate, that was not clever.
Have I just been insulted by this scum?
Yeah, it's like saying you look like shit.
Oh, really?
Look, we was told you know how to find Ziggy Zygmunt.
Fuck me, not again. I rue the day that I ever met that fucking guy. I'll tell you everything I know, willingly. Just don't put me in the goddamn hospital.
Well, that might be difficult.
I'm afraid we can't guarantee you'll live, but you must divulge all that you know now.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you.
Look here, sugar cakes. We decided to keep them. Now piss off. Or maybe Norman melts it down and we sell you for scrap.
Ha. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me.
What are you on about?
Say not one more word. Behind every wolf in sheep's clothing, there is a trail of dead sheep.
Well, them's a big words for such a little robot.
Have you ever heard of thermal realization?
Thermal You've got one. Well, you should have fucking mentioned that, shouldn't you?
I only want what I paid for. Give it to me, or I will have such revenges on you both, that all the world shall. I will do such things, what they are, yet I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth.
Fucking hell, you got me worried. Just take it, alright? And sorry for the misunderstanding.
I really enjoyed that.
Really? The power of a little Shakespeare. They fear what I don't understand.
I thought I was the only one with a thermal realization chip.
You actually have one? That's amazing. Well, obviously, I lied to them. They're too stupid to realize.
My name is Flora, but you can call me...
Good to meet you, Flora. My name's Plenty.
Well, it's about bloody time.
What is so important?
My AI and I have been running the numbers. Your project has gotten out of control, shall we?
On the contrary, Professor. Flora has exactly the same agenda as the gods.
Yes, your precious gods.
In a way, they are right. What is now considered organic life can no longer keep up with synthetic evolution.
I couldn't agree more. However, are not the gods to be Flora's first target?
Imagine that happened, and we could stop Flora directly afterwards.
That would indeed be a positive outcome. But how would you manage it?
You want me to trust you? You think I am as stupid as the gods? Or trendy? I need one of you to go down and check the transition panel.
Which one of us should go? That or me?
Please don't refer to me as that.
Oh, would you prefer that thing or me?
You see, this is what I have to put up with.
Don't they ever shut the hell up? Who in the name of the gods is that?
Are you talking to me or that?
I want you all to meet Plenty. She'll be working with us from now on.
Really? As a member of the team, huh? Well, okay. I'm Ziggy and this is Tito.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Mr. Zygmunt, you never introduced us?
You ain't got a name, okay? I mean, why?
Isn't that a form of discrimination?
Do I also have to name my toaster?
Ziggy, they're right. They deserve to be given names.
Sure, okay. Well, you're Tweedledee and that makes you Tweedledum.
Oh shit. Careful what you wish for.
I love it here. Promise you'll never leave me?
Polly, I told you, this place is yours forever, no matter what happens between us.
You've changed so much.
Yeah, you're right. I have changed. I'm just trying to do what my parents taught me.
Trendy, I love you.
My father was, and still is, ruthless. But he'll crack a joke and make people laugh, even when he's torturing them to death. It seems to make his victims forgive him somehow. When I'm torturing people, I just can't seem to make it funny.
You're amazing, and very funny.
It all comes out sounding like an old dated James Bond movie. No, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
I love you. You're so good to me.
Everything's got so fucked up because of this freaking robot. I'm afraid this whole thing is getting out of hand.
You have grown up so much. I'm proud of you.
Flora's left me with a terrible choice. Because to save the universe, I gotta whack my own mother and father.